There's nothing you could do to make me turn away from you. And I know it's hard to see, in a world that's going crazy, it changes like the leaves. I know it's hard to do. Believe me when I tell you I'm the only one for you. It's not about meeting in the middle. I've been chasing after you since long before you knew. You're the reason that I smile, the reason that I cry. You're the reason I'm alive at all. It's hard to see, in a world that's going crazy, it feels like make-believe. I know it's hard to do. Believe me when I tell you I'm the only one for you. If you ever feel like crying, come lay your head on me. When you think you might be dying, just close your eyes and calmly try to breathe. Oh, it's just you and me.
Good morning, y'all, and welcome to the channel. We've had such a productive morning. It is currently 7:35. I don't know if you can even see that. 7:35 in the morning. Houston has been having to wake up extremely early, but that's okay because I had to get an early start today myself. I feel like this is kind of like a different view of my morning routine from my actual morning routine that I filmed. I mentioned in that video that like every morning was honestly kind of different. That was more of my laid back, relaxing morning routine where I didn't have anything pressing to do. But here lately I have been trying, which I have been terrible at doing, I have been trying to go to the office at least one day a week, preferably on Tuesdays, but it doesn't always happen because I find myself, well, I can do it from home, like there's no point in driving all the way there. But today I absolutely have to go into the office. I need to sit down with our office staff and like figure some things out. So unfortunately I do have to go today, even though I do not like to go if I don't have to, but I'm gonna have to today. So me and Jodias will head over to the office eventually today. We never film on days like today, like if I'm having to go into the office or anything, because I feel like I'm always so like rushed and kind of overwhelmed. It's been a while since I have like been in the office setting, like having to work, having to do things. I used to run our office fully for our business before I had Joe Dallas, and then I worked up until like 2 weeks before I had him running our office, and then we hired people to take over the office. And anywho, it's been a whirlwind of events here lately, and I'm kind of stepping back into some of that just temporarily, we're just changing things and changing policies, and yeah, so I'm having to step back in a little bit and it's been a lot different. And like I said, most of the time I just try to do everything from home, but occasionally I gotta go in. And ideally I would go in once a week, every Tuesday, but I've been slacking and I haven't been in, I think, 2 weeks. So I was like, all right, I've got to go in today. But anywho, so I figured we would chit chat while I got ready today, because it has been forever since I have filmed. Actually, it hasn't been too long since I've uploaded a video. I don't know, I guess would this week be 3 weeks if I don't get this one up like by tomorrow? Probably, there's no telling. But anywho, I guess, yeah, well, it's been like a month since I have filmed, because I think the last day that I fully filmed a video was our anniversary, which was April the 4th. Then me and Joe Dallas got sick with the stomach virus, which that was horrendous, and it literally threw my hormones for a loop. I have, of course, been very focused on my health, my hormone health and everything this year, and I was having like the most regular, honestly pain-free cycle, like periods and everything. Like there was such a difference in my period, and that is like a huge thing for me. I've never had a regular cycle without being on medication. I've never had, like, since having Joe Dallas, they've always been extremely painful. And like I've just had a lot of gut issues with them, and like acne, and like just a lot of hormonal issues. And then this year I've really focused on working on that so that they wouldn't be painful. Focusing, you know, if I focus on my hormones, my skin's gonna clear. And you can tell a lot, especially me. I mean, I'm sure a lot of women are like this, but I can tell a lot by how my hormones are doing depending on how my skin looks and how my skin is doing. And after that stomach virus, like my skin broke out horribly, my hormones went crazy, and I had my first extremely late period since, I would say, December. And also on top of that, not only did I have horrible cystic acne, which I have not had with my period this whole entire year, I had the worst, like, painful cramping, and it was literally 10 days late. Like, it was so bad, and it was like absolutely terrible. So I've been slowly like recovering from that, and just getting my hormones back in order. And I know, like, the only thing that changed drastically was the fact that I had that stomach virus, and I guess where it like really wrecked my gut, obviously, because it's a stomach bug, and it was no bueno. It just like wreaked havoc on my hormones as well. So thankfully I think we're getting somewhere, because the acne is getting cleared up amazingly, which I'm sure you guys can tell. I don't use filters on my videos, or on like anything. That was one thing this year, I guess at the end of last year too. I feel like I used to spend so much time like putting a filter, like a preset, not a filter, like a preset on my photos when I was uploading them to Instagram and everything. And at the end of last year I was like, I'm done with filters. Like, they're just gonna be natural photos. I don't have time. Anywho, and I feel so much better about myself too. I'm like, it's natural, and I've mentioned that before, how I just feel like natural is so much more beautiful. Like, everybody honestly looks the same nowadays, and I feel like when you're just your natural self, you're just so much more unique, and you're just healthier, you're happier, and it's just like not fake, I guess. I don't know. So anywho, you will never find a filter on my photos, on my videos, not anymore, because there's no point in it. Because I want people, when they see me in person, to be like, oh yeah, she looks exactly the same as she does in a photo. That's the goal. That's the goal in life, not, wow, she does not look like that in person. So, anywho, I am getting my hormones back in order, and I am feeling a lot better. Not 100%. I think I just put way too much concealer. I'm literally just getting out of hand here. I am gonna do just a little bit more makeup today, only because, like I said, I have to go into the office, and I just want to feel a little bit more put together than what I normally do. Usually, I just do that CC cream, that right there, some powder, and call it a day. How have y'all been? I hope y'all have been good. It has been a crazy month of April. Also, another thing that has happened is, like, Houston has been having a lot of health issues, and we've been trying to get to the bottom of that. He spent the evening in the ER, and it's just been a hot mess, and we've been at doctor's appointments for him, trying to figure out what's going on. He's been having, like, chest tightness, so obviously they did all the heart attack workups on him, and he wasn't having a heart attack or anything like that, but his B12 was extremely low, so they put him on B12, which has helped a little bit, but he still doesn't feel 100%. But heart issues, of course, if you followed since I was pregnant with Joe Dallas had some valve issues when I was pregnant with him that they found, and then we had to kind of keep going to his cardiologist after he was born too. Thankfully, through prayer, it healed on its own, and he didn't have to have surgery. But Houston's grandpa died of congestive heart failure, and then also our nephew had heart issues that he had to have surgery on, and he's just a few years older than Joe Dallas, so heart problems definitely run on that side of the family. And so they do want to do like an echocardiogram on Houston and just look at the valves and the heart structure, because that's something that they haven't done. They did like EKGs and all the blood work and stuff, but they didn't like do an echocardiogram and like look at his heart. So they are gonna do that because he is still having some issues. So just keep him in your prayers, because definitely need it. It's been very stressful. It worries me to death, and I think that would be also probably a reason of my period. Not only the stress of the stomach bug, but there's the stress of my husband as well, being unwell, and us trying to figure out what's wrong with him, and like me worrying about him. That is just no fun place or situation to be in. And then obviously work stress as well with the business and all of that. There's just been so much going on, and then also just some other things as well that we will not get into. Just a lot of stressful things. So anywho, I think I've caught you guys up now. I'm gonna finish getting ready. Also, I bought this at the beginning of the year and shared my Ulta haul with y'all. The Dibs contour stick. I love this. I got shade number 2, which is, well, I got number 2. I don't know what it's called. I can't read. Like I said, I don't have my contacts in, so I can't see very well, but I absolutely love this because it is so natural, so glowy, and it just looks so pretty. So 10/10, recommend that if you've been wondering if you should splurge and buy it. I would say go for it because it's so pretty. I'm gonna speed through the rest of this. woke up and he's eating him a bowl of cottage cheese. Yeah, and I already got him all changed and his hair is fixed and he is all ready for the day, thankfully. So he's gonna eat his breakfast and yes, you pottied. And so we got you all changed and ready for the day in your clothes. Yeah, this evening we might go on the tractor. Okay. Papa. Yeah. Papa. With Papa. Yes. Papa. Yes. But right now we gotta go. We gotta go to the office. I know. I don't want to go either. You hear this? We gotta go to the office. I know. I know. It's not fun. Crazy that it's already almost 10 o'clock in the morning, y'all. They go by so fast, like when they're so productive, but it's like you get so much done. The duck. Yeah, we'll go see the duck later. Okay, we don't have time for that right now. Yeah. I know you love the duck. We'll do that later. Yes. Alright, well, anywho, we'll continue on with this video of this day. I don't really know where it's going to take us. I had thought about going out into town after I left the office, like into the city, to look at some things. We have a very exciting trip coming up in a month. And I will give y'all a little hint. It is our very first time flying on an airplane. So we are going to a destination where we are going to actually fly out. And I'm like very nervous. I am going to have to take Dramamine. I already know, like Dramamine. And I'm also thinking about ordering those like acupuncture wristbands for motion sickness and stuff to wear also, because I have horrible motion sickness. And so I'm going to be like doped up on Dramamine. I'm kind of worried about Joe Dallas because it's all of our first time flying. Like we have no idea what to expect. So please leave your flying recommendations down in the comments below. And if you've flown with your toddler before, leave those down there too. We did get him a seat on the plane. So we have 3 seats, like we have our whole row, just me, Houston, and Joe Dallas. And so I don't know if he'll sit in his seat. I decided not to take the car seat on the plane. I'm just gonna let him be a big boy and sit in his seat hopefully, or he can go between me and Houston. But yeah, leave your recommendations, like carry on, like everything, because we've never flown before. Houston's never flown, I haven't, and obviously Joe Dallas hasn't, so we are so excited. But leave your recommendations. But I have been trying to do some shopping for that trip that's coming up. I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We are going to be, this is also our longest vacation. We're going to be gone for 7 days, like a week straight. We've never been on a vacation that long either. I think Houston has, but I never have been. But regardless, all of us together have never been on a vacation that long either. So we're just so excited. It's gonna be it's a late anniversary present of mine and Houston's, a late anniversary trip. And of course we're bringing Joe Dallas with us because we want him to see the world. Just like this is something new for us and we want him to see the world with us, of course. And so he's coming with us too. So we figure this would be part of his birthday present as well, because we will be getting back a few days before his 2nd birthday. So excited, cannot wait for that. So like I said, I'll bring you guys along on that trip. But I got a lot of planning that I'm doing. So I was going to go into town to do possibly some shopping for that, but I think I got it all covered online, so I'm not going to have to now. I'm trying to get my ducks in a row with that. I don't want to pack too heavy, want to pack light. So I'm doing lots of dresses because that's just super easy, but I still want comfortable clothes for during the day as well too. And just trying to get all that figured out. Like I said, never flown before, so that's just going to be an adventure in itself, navigating the airports. But thankfully we're doing direct flights, like to where we're going. Like we have no layovers, so we're just going straight there and straight back when we fly back. So thankfully, but still, it's gonna be so much fun. Cannot wait to share that with y'all. But anywho, let's get to rolling with this day.
Bye.
Bye.
Duck.
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 I know.
Duck.
A duck. Water? Gump gump is water. Just so you know. He used to say wah wah. He used to say blah blah, but now it's gump gump. Make it make sense.
Bye.
Be bothered to do my hair, so up it went. Threw on a little bit of jewelry. And also, if I have time, I am gonna go to Jared's because Houston has done something to his ring. I don't know if y'all see that little nick right there. You can kind of see it if you know where I'm talking about. Anywho, that thing will like slice your finger open. It is nicked up. It's I don't know how he did that, but so I'm gonna go drop this off at Jared's to get fixed if I have time and feel like going over that way. If not, I've got to go back to the office either tomorrow or Thursday for a meeting with one of our employees that could not be there today. So that won't take as long as today will, and I'll run it over there then. But I am gonna put it in my pocketbook just to have, just to make sure. Alright, and I gotta go get Joe Dallas's bag packed and then we'll be ready to go. I'm thinking about ending the video here just because I'm literally just gonna be at the office and working, and then when I get home it's just gonna be like go 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 bedtime routine, but we will see what happens. My goodness, you guys, it has been such a long, full, busy, productive day. I know I didn't take you guys along with me like to the office or anything, but after the office I did go to Jared's and I dropped off Houston's ring, and then we ended up going to the health food store. I had to pick up some vitamins and supplements and stuff, and then we went to Walmart and I picked up a few things, and yeah, that was pretty much it. I am exhausted. It is 7, I don't know if you guys can see because my thing is black and white. It's 7:27 in the afternoon and I'm like crashing out. Joe Dallas is about to go to bed. He needs to go to bed like now. And yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you are new here, then don't forget to hit that red subscribe button down below so you can join the Pendryhome family. I would love to have you here on my channel. I have planned out some exciting videos for this month, and possibly they'll just follow into the month of June as well, because I have made a long list of videos to film, so we'll just see how the uploading goes with those. So stay tuned for all of those. Trying to get back into the groove of things. I know things just keep happening, so I'm gonna try to bulk film so that way if something happens again, there will be videos going out in the midst of the chaos. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.